Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back. This is gonna have to be our last run of Bloodborne for a while, one way or another. Love the game. Done with the screams. I'm not very stable these days, and I just can't take much more of it. So I probably should have moved on today, but I don't really want to abandon it. My prediction is that I will need to. So we'll give one more go here. Once more onto the breach. I'll have a go at the orphan for a while here. We'll just see how that goes. I need to grind a little bit here. But let's burn through the vials that I've got. See what happens. There's optionally Lawrence, and then back in the main game, Marigo's Wet Nurse and Gehrman and Moon Presence, and honestly, I don't think we're gonna get through those. It's nice and peaceful here in the Hunter's Dream, but much as I love Bloodborne, it's starting to fuck with my head a little more than I can handle right now. No games with screaming orphans of elder gods required to fuck with my head these days. So it's just... My spec for this fight: visceral attack, 20% damage. Visceral attack restores hit points, and it says 200, but somehow something's amplifying that. I'm getting as much as half my health bar. You can see that's 500 more.
We've always been together. We're four of a kind, having fun all day, palling around and laughing away. Just best friends are we. I love you guys.
Blood Wolf, thank you. 1 year, yes, still here, watching Jay in my hot and humid room. Hope it's not too hot, humid. No invincibility. No such thing. Thank you, sir. Cheers to you out there for the year and more. Kinda feel you the past few days. Yeah, Ty, I hope you're holding up all right, and that goes for everyone. I know I'm supposed to just yeah, doing good, and supposed to just say those things, but I'm not big on the bullshit. Bullshit drags me down enough already as it is. How you doing, Bob? You're still here. Thanks to you. Cheers. Good to see you too.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Blood Wolf, double dipping like that for all that time. Yeah. Cheers again, and thank you. Hi, Claire. The double dipping is so real. So real. And Pika, thank you for the host. Cheers. Hi. Hi, Jay, and everyone. Yeah, in order to remain here, Bob, we may have to pull the plug on Bloodborne and go play with Geralt or something. Or as I walk in the dogs, I think I have some of the nature area on my shirt. No, I really don't know how much of this I can take anymore. So, we just had multiple streams of... I realize I've learned most of his attacks, and I know what to do in each individual situation. I know more or less what to do. But if it doesn't come together in a reasonable amount of time, I am fucking done with this screaming baby. My brain can't take it anymore. I turn the game sound off, try to make the most of it in silence. might work. How about muting it? It's just, believe me, it's occurred to me that I might mute this fucking thing. Yes, it has occurred to me. What's the next game for me? We're gonna play Witcher. But the real answer is I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm complete shit show. I have no idea. Sorry, I gotta pay attention, I guess. Thai houses. Yeah, stuff weighing down. Well, you know, it's words are words, but I do hope it doesn't get you down too much. That thing's just a thing. That's a thing. It's that could be in any of our futures. Mine very much included. Too many separators, Bob. I lost you somewhere in there. Not sure which one is boring and which one's exciting. But, I mean, it's not that they've been long streams or anything. Grand total hours on this boss is probably not a record, but it's up there. I know what to do. I'm just fucking sick of trying to do it. This just requires energy I barely have, motivation I've lost. And so, I mean, like I said, we probably should have switched over already. I just hate the idea of abandoning this. We just put all this into this playthrough. And what, we're just going to put it away and not finish? Maybe we'll come back another time? Yeah, that's probably going to happen. Saw the end of the last stream, or saw the last stream, you got a bit of a, you got to see the full gamut. Some good runs, some good progress, some good conversations about strategy. But in spite of all that, it's what Bob just said. This boss kind of sucks the fun out of, at least me. I'm sure not everybody. I know it does happen to other people. But I'm worried about sucking the fun out of this for everyone. And a lot of that just has to do with where I'm at. The game's not helping when it is literally ripping my brain apart with screams, and it's just the same thing. Hour after hour after hour, we're going around in circles. Same attacks until the stars align and, you know, we get through it without dying. That's about it. Really wouldn't mind defeating this guy since we co-opted him a couple years ago. It'd be a nice notch on the belt, but you know what? I can live without the notch. If the lightning hits me, I have to dodge his attack. Every time he heals before he hits me. Maybe once in a while, but he's gonna make a swing or a series of attacks, and I need to survive those to heal. That's if the lightning hits me. If I can dodge through it, if I get in a safe spot or whatever. The lightning doesn't hit me, I have a little more room. A little more wiggle room. But if the lightning hits, I'm at half health, and I really can't get hit by the orphan. Until I've had a chance to heal. I mean, standing there, waiting, trying to dodge the attack, not panicking. Orphan of Costco, or some say Costcosm. I like that. Procyon, greetings. Say Cosm. What I can not say is exactly where today will go. Win, lose, keep fighting, abort, whatever. What I can say a little more assuredly is that Monday, I don't think we're going to be playing Bloodborne come Monday. We have this never-ending, but it's going to end, a never-ending playthrough of The Witcher, this no-HUD playthrough that we started way back at the end of 2016. And the main game with the DLC, we finished Blood and Wine last. Is that what we did? But we have a little bit left in the main game. And I think that's where we have... well, there's a ton of stuff in the main game, but the actual quest would only take us a stream or so. So... I'm guessing a bit. I think we have a few streams and that playthrough will be about done. Love that Costco. Televisions and champagne at the same place. But the prices on TVs lately, they're almost at the same price. A couple more years of price drops and they'll be paying you to buy televisions. Particularly aggressive sequence of swings with a delay in the middle. One of those that kind of... I do this terribly instinctive series of dodges that plays right into it. Talked a lot about it the other day. Different, not just strategies, but the way our brains work during these fights. I talked a lot about it. We talked some about it. I rambled, and propensity for making some of the same mistakes repeatedly, even when we know how not to make them. Hey, yeah, it stings. There's stings when you make the mistakes you know you know how to avoid, and you walk right into them. Repeatedly. That's fun to watch yourself do. Fast enough. Close to missing that. I love it! So, started fighting him 3 streams ago, and we we've had 2 streams of just fighting him, right? Each about 3.5 hours. That doesn't sound right. We're not up to 6 hours of fighting him yet, but probably at around 5 total, because there's grind time and break time, and about him for like half an hour at the end of a stream, and then at least, you know, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Hi, Rex. But I've had about enough of this soundtrack. I mean, the music's great. The, can I actually just kill? What can we do here? Environment, game environment, sound effects. Is it the voice? Which is it gonna be? The voice? Voice or sound effects? I guess we'll find out. See if we can shut up his screams. If I can still get cues for the fight. I'm supposed to say fine, right? Okay, not voice. Sound effects. Can't get up there fast enough. Let's try the opposite then. Voice didn't matter. That's everything. That's the game environment. Sound effects. Screams or silence. And we'll get music. There'll be music. There'll be music, but how sad is that? I mean, this game has beautiful sound. Even the screams are intricately beautiful. They're like a dental drill for me right now. But there goes everything. We're playing in silence. Okay. Music. Well, that's nice. Just music. If this is even possible. Beautiful music. can still make the same mistakes. Come on! Musical cues are so good. So much better than the fucking screams. Yes! There's your fucking screams! Not a secret debuff, it's on the fucking nose. I've been talking about it the whole time. And the first time I shut that little baby up, yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Hey, Maka. Hey, Tomalak. All the Game Wisp stuff is broken, but I got your back there. Yes, the screaming was messing with me. There's no confusion on that point. I've been talking about the screaming messing with me since the beginning of the fight. I've noped out of a couple streams early, one of which was because of the screaming, indirectly, and nearly switched us over to another game today and was prepared to nope out of this. Pretty much over the screaming. There's supposed to be an interaction. Isn't there supposed to be an interaction? No, really, isn't there supposed to be an interaction here? Anyone know? Hey, road bummer. Hola. Oh yeah, the computer says no, huh? It's like I can remember. Only thing in my brain anymore is the screams. I thought it was gonna be screams for all eternity. Oh, shit. It is kind of amusing. Let's turn off the screams and see what happens. Nailed it. Well, how much does Lawrence scream? I don't remember. Lawrence a screamer? This is cool. I'm game to play on. I mean, you know, Whitner's and let me be up front. Gehrman also has the debuff. He does his debuff. It's not screaming exactly. He goes, it's a 2-year-old memory. I haven't fought him in more than 2 years, but it's like, ha, 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 ha. That's nearly as disorienting as the screams. Gehrman does not shut the fuck up during that fight, and I have turned the sound off to get through Gehrman's fight. So, maybe we'll just do that again. Yeah, Gehrman does that other thing. So back on track to finish Bloodborne now. It is possible. All we've got left is bosses, and we don't have to fight, Lawrence. Yeah, Bloodwolf, it was, I'm glad you came in at the right time. Look how easy that was, man. Look how easy that was. Just do the thing. So Lawrence is into screaming in a big way. That's neat to know. I say, how about no? I mean, you think? What do you think, doll?
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Good hunter, your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
I've got some extra echoes in my pocket.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Let's see how much one of these is. 8,000. Sitting on a good deal. Do it.
Welcome home. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me stand close.
78. Alright. Probably just stop leveling there, spend the rest.
Farewell, good.
Farewell. Always hate it when I cut her off without meaning to. Ah! Gehrman is another story.
That wasn't such a chore now, was it?
What can I say? What can I say? Back to Marigos. Oft. Remember, where we're going. The Queen of Yharnam briefly appears outside, right? Is that outside where the platform that went across to Mikolash was? Oh. So the past few days, I've kind of... I love this game. And just fighting a boss for days on end, while I've done it before, I don't really have the wherewithal lately for that kind of grueling and until the very, very, very end, very unrewarding process. So, I just wanted to play more. I wanted to explore. I don't mind dying. I don't mind getting my ass kicked. But to just do the same fucking thing over and over again. It was killing me. wanted to get moving again. I wanted to run around and have fun again. And just great relief, momentary as it may be, to be done with that shit for now. Here, piggy. Another one up there. Two of them. We're moving in sync. Shit, I missed the dodge. Alright. Let's see. I wanted to, I don't know really what I wanted to do. They come down the stairs, they do! Nice. You can't see shit on the stairs with two fucking pigs. There we go, back up. Out of here. Okay, thank you. I know people do grinding up here where they have pigs run through the shadows. And people have a way of doing it, and they do it in reverse from up here. After taking on... Look, we just got 18,000 from... Yeah. I guess the pigs running down the shadows. Elevator. That's a lot of bacon. That is a lot of bacon. Bacon for everyone. Forgot that that's that chest had a Yosefka's vial in it. Okay, now this, I did not really mean to send it back up. The lamp we just started at, just down those stairs and around. And there's another lamp at the bottom. So we now have the whole series of elevators. Putting two lamps all pretty close together. Go stock up on some extra vials. Or risking losing them in the fight. This elevator goes up to the fight, doesn't it? We haven't stored. I thought I got killed a few times, used some vials. We had 130 something, and I bet we've still got 100 vials in storage. I run through what we've got and lose these echoes. Oh well. We'll get more. Maybe we should have taken one look around the Hunter's Dream before coming here. One more look, because it'll never look the same after this. did you think we were fighting a baby? Hey, Crash.
I bet y'all drinking
Did
that
you
wine.
see what happened with
smoking them
Koss?
tweeds and everything. Wearing
The
those
orphan?
clothes all half off your ass. What the hell's going on today?
What the hell's going on today? Did you see what happened with the orphan? Well, I started by warning everyone that I might just have to nope out of this because I was not going to be able to handle getting screamed at much longer. Oh, shit. And, I turned off the sound effects to get his screams to cease, which turned off everything except the music. And in one shot, I cleaned his clock. No screams, just that beautiful music that you know plays during the fight. No screams, just music. He's dead. It's done. So. I can't say it was on the first try, but it was on the first try after I shut the baby up. Remember to send these elevators back, both of them. I got the last one. This time, once I go up, I gotta send this one back down. Can you stagger and visceral the wet nurse? And when would you do that? I'm not being tortured at the moment. It's a lot easier to smile when you're not being tortured. Even if I'm having trouble smiling lately. It is a lot easier to do when you're not being tortured. With a parry, it was nice finish, wasn't it? Yeah, you do that, you do that thing. I know, that's your thing. That was lazy, greedy, stupid, trash. Thank you. Thank you, man. Very much for all your most extended support over these years. Years, man. Thank you, Crash. Cheers to you. Yeah, everything's always a little off in this world. I should have walked from behind it. At least it's a short elevator. Easy to walk straight across it and roll off. I don't know what exactly I was thinking, but... Ooh. Good hunting. Decent place and all that. Crying baby? Not a problem compared to screaming baby. Not at all. Right into that. Dodged right into that. Already? There we go. But damn it! Actually, I don't know if you went back already to see more than like flip. I think there were a few in a row, a few parry viscerals in phase 2. The screams were, Procyon called it right out. It's a debuff. The screams are a debuff. They really are. That's as good a description as I think can be had. Or a debuff. Remove the debuff and one of your statistical disadvantages is eliminated. So it's just easier to focus on what was going on, which is completely understandable when the screams are an obvious distraction. Oh, you're out for pizza, sorry. My brain's, well, neither here nor there. Go Crash brings pizza for everybody. Try to take out the clones with, they don't take a lot of hits, right? If I attack each of the clones a little bit, do they dissipate? Then we go back? Or do you have to do enough damage to the original to go back? I don't really remember the mechanic. Bloodwolf wants shrooms on his pizza. That sounds good. Pizza. Yeah. I don't know if they're all working, and I don't know why some of them aren't working. They're set correctly. We were having issues with that before. I should be able to figure it out, but a lot of stuff not getting dealt with. Particular attack. If you're behind the wet nurse during that attack, that's a great time to attack, isn't it? Alright, let's change this up. Let's go looking for these clones, which are the ones that are, I think, more aggressive, right? During this phase. No, is it the original? I don't remember. Does anyone might need to hit all of the fakes? Wait, or do damage to the original. You just wait. Just wait. Huh. Why does it feel like there's a spawn mechanic that could be manipulated somehow? They're all just warping around. Sure enough, there it goes. Just stay alive. That's a good strategy. Alright, to take issue with any strategy that involves not dying. So many blades. Uh-oh, timing. It slices, it dices, it turns hunters into french fries. Less than 30 seconds. Troublesome boner, hello. By the way, and thank you for the, just wait it out. DJ, hey. Not reading everything, am I? That backswing. All the blades. I didn't have a lock. Because that's what they do! Thank you! to respond to that. Dragoon, the fails are more enjoyable for this boss. They are for me. Everything about this boss is more enjoyable for me. Except the music is really good during the orphan fight. I can't knock the music at all. Time to dodge. And sometimes a right in the wrong direction. Fuck with these no healing windows. Another one charging in now! This is just madness. There's gotta be a better way. It's like they make you, if you panic, it's worse. So what's the alternative? Do you stand by the original and wait it out and dance around? Because if you start backtracking and trying to heal, you see what happens. It's not viable. They just spawn all around you and go, ha ha, look at you trying to backpedal and heal. So no, backpedaling and healing is no good there. If each one that spawns, wing it until it works. Tomalak. They are. Indeed. If you mash buttons, you do get punished. I'm not sure trying to back out of attack range to find a heal window is quite the same thing as button mashing, but it's an adjacent type of panic. Yeah. You need to be calculating and patient and precise. Panicky button spamming either offensively or defensively is not very effective. Granted, that is so. But it's particularly mean to punish someone who's desperately trying to gasp for air by making it worse because they're trying. Yeah, that is a Dark Souls thing. Yes, you're right. Right. How dare you gasp for air when you're choking to death? How dare you, sir? We will punish you for gasping for air. Transcoding today, but if we don't, then that'd be brutal on mobile. You're doing this already? Damn you, sir. Put a lot of love into the Soulsborne games, and there are elements that are, maybe because of my current state of mind of late, but there are elements of it that I could appreciate. I have appreciated for a long time that are quite honestly wearing thin on me. They're little things. They're little things. There's brilliant games, very well designed. A lot of thought goes into what's going on in the player's mind when they're playing. A lot of manipulation, deliberate, clever, brilliant at times, beautiful and brutal, and generally fair. But fair and mean are not mutually exclusive. You can be mean and fair at the same time. And anytime, go for it. I played. I've got hundreds of hours in this game. I've fought Marigo's wet nurse. You can say whatever you want. There's no spoilers we need to worry about here. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I don't mean to chuckle it away. Thank you for asking. Yes, you can. You can say whatever. So no transcoding. Okay. Just 1080. That would do it. But anyways, back to the meanness just for a moment. When I see some of the specific manipulations being applied to the human psyche, sometimes I just get this feeling that was mean. And I'm really not into meanness these days. Meanness has really left me quite distressed. If there's any single word for my broken heart of late, it's meanness. I am fucking sick and tired of meanness. And that has nothing to do with games. It just spills over, a little bit of crossover. During that clone phase, don't try to attack, just run around in circles and stay away. Alright, I'll work more on that. in front of that attack. Just run around. So even though I could be wailing on her right now and getting a bunch of damage, I could be taking her down. I shouldn't. I should just try to avoid. Am I gonna get fewer fakes if I don't attack? Does it actually prevent spawning of the fakes? Because that would be awesome. I can do that. I can wait it out if there's no cloning going on. Overcome the temptation to just walk in and wail on the white nurse. No spawns. That looks good. Bob, did you catch the end of the orphan, or did you happen to duck out when that went down? I'm not sure I saw if you were still there. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Flying somewhere today? Into it. Okay, we'll play your little game again. Whoa, we keep spawning extras anyways. Okay. So it didn't really prevent any particular madness. So what's the advantage to not attacking then? If it doesn't prevent spawns, what is the advantage to not attacking? Just less confusion? One thing less to focus on? That's the idea. This seems pretty hellacious, and I could be swinging my whip here. I'm not sure I see how not attacking is good. Going to Florida to look at condos. Oh, may your search go well. An airboat. Be fun. Well, at first it seemed just right. It almost seemed like it prevented spawns, but the second time it had no such benefit. Boat. Bot. Yes, a bot. Bot. I thought I could get away with it. Second time you didn't attack, but you were pretty close to her. I think that made a difference for the spawns. pumpkin veil of the Everglades. Shit, so bad. Already got clones and stuff. I gotta, nah. I just gotta do whatever. If I can thin the herd a little bit if I'm attacking some of them. Sometimes, potentially, they do seem to go away with single swipes. A show in the 60s. It's the link. Save that one. Oof. So what, no matter what happens with the Whitners, it's possible we'll just keep playing this for a while. Unless I do get through everything. We'll put it aside after the stream today. We can always come back for some boss fights and an NG, whatever. But, my brain demands something that isn't, designed to be a nightmare. A literal nightmare. Something else. What's up? Oh, just doing the thing. What are you up to? Not right now. I don't think so. It's your turn! Baby? Baby, are you okay? Nightmares. Hey. 1/3 of an umbilical cord. It's good because I was hungry. Is this an NG plus? No, it's an NG. Hadn't played in 2 years. Bye-bye, witness. Troublesome first time doing this, boss. She never did the clone attack. You killed her first try. No such luck on subsequent playthroughs. Oh my god, it's all on fire.
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Great booly moogly. All went to shit. Hey, Nayu, how are you doing?
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Ooh, 100 vials. Alright, we got some more in storage again. We make a save file before you consume the cords. Do both endings. Fresh. No. I'm not even. I know you missed the beginning of the stream, but let me get 2 things with one. Shojimbo, what's up? How are you? I am a hot mess. It is a miracle that we got through the Orphan of Kos. I am prepared to bail out of this playthrough. I was ready to leave. We don't need to kill Gehrman and the Moon Presence now, let alone kill Gehrman twice. I hate Gehrman. I know a lot of you like the Gehrman fight. I don't. The only way I got through the Orphan of Kos fight after 3.5 streams of fighting the Orphan of Kos was to turn the sound effects off, which makes the game really weird and silent except for the music. And we might have to do that for the Gehrman fight because he has the same sort of debuff. It's not screams, but he goes, ha, 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 ha! And he does that throughout the fight, and I can't time shit. He makes me crazy. The last thing I want to do is fight him twice. The cutscenes, I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry, but no. The cutscenes, we got them on VODs, we got them on YouTube, and I don't need to fight that guy twice just to see him here. I'm still prepared to noob out of this today. Like, if we're fighting Gehrman and I start to lose my mind, I'm prepared to put it away, and we'll replace Gehrman with Geralt, and, you know, I'll be happier for it. So, no, not going for multiple endings. I think maybe a break before we even go at it. And then there's Lawrence. If we go after Gehrman and the Moon Presence, we're cutting off Lawrence for this playthrough. So, in a way, it'd almost be better to... I don't know. There's no better. There's no better. So to answer your question, Shojimbo, I'm a mess. But somehow we finally got through the orphan fight. And it involved removing an audio debuff. Gehrman has an audio debuff. What's next? Do all in a few. I'm gonna listen to burning sounds. There's no more music here. I'll put on something else in a few.